Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Yes, thanks for tuning in to the Mr. Show, conversations that add value. And remember to add me on Instagram. I'm there, King Turbo Canada. Cyanide Red Pill Rickster doing it right here live on the Mr. Show. We're going to get right into it right now to show you what these ladies mean about body count. They're saying that body count matters more than people realize. So we're going to take it from a level-headed. She seems well educated. She seems like she read books and she understands the importance of keeping that sanctity of the low body count. I ain't lying, bro. I ain't lying.
Emotional damage.
That's what some girls are going through, but yo, let's get through this right now. Let's bring her on. I forgot her name, but she does have a podcast show and I watch it. Big her up still. And thanks for bringing forward this information. Let's go. All right, let's go.
Growth, a lot of self-reflection. I coach people, read books upon books. And I also have my very own personal opinion on why this matters and why it's an important topic from years of therapy.
Right, that's body count.
That I did myself. All right, so the sexual revolution obviously had a lot to do with this because in the 1970s, only 2% of women had more than 10 partners because, well, pregnancy was kind of a bitch. And now fast forward to 2010, the latest survey, 80% of women have 10 partners or more.
I want you all to leave in the comments, what do you think is considered to be a high body count? What do you consider a high body count? Leave it in the comments, man. Do you think that when it hits double digits, at what age is too high? At 20 years old, what's a high body count? At 35 years old, what's a high body count? All right, so because we want people to be taking accountability this year. Yo, I ain't lying. Yo, I ain't lying, bro. Stop it. All right, let's get right back into it right now.
Now, the survey stopped in 2013, but I would be horrified.
All right, so let's get that back, yo. You see that? 80%. Okay, so it said that in the 1970s, only 2% of women, what?
Partners.
Had more than 10 partners.
Because, well, pregnancy was kind of a bitch. And now fast forward to 2010, the latest survey, 80% of women have 10 partners or more.
Wow.
Now, the survey stopped in 2013, but I would be horrified of what those numbers are now, just to be honest. Growing up with 4 older brothers might
So I wanted to stop there. My body, my choice, and y'all making some really bad decisions, and it doesn't seem like the older ladies are giving y'all any good advice. So I suggest, ladies, that you listen to men. Yo, real talk, because a lot of women seem like they're in a bit of
emotional damage.
Yeah, let's get going.
Give you a glimpse into what my teenagehood looked like.
All right, because she said she grew up with older brothers, right? So that's very important for the ladies that did grow up in a family oriented with brothers, and they end up in OnlyFans and stuff. I don't understand it.
Just to be honest.
All right.
Growing up with 4 older brothers might give you a glimpse into what my teenagehood looked like. If I wore a skirt that was too short, I would literally not be allowed to go out. Plus, I don't know, I grew up Catholic, like the burning of my soul in hell or the STDs or the fact that I could get pregnant with the wrong person just kind of scared the crap out of me. Well, maybe we should have had better boundaries in the first place.
Scared the crap out of her. There's an element of fear that's important in discipline. I'm telling you. Sometimes when they took the fear out of the parents' hands and put it into the school system. Remember when they stopped allowing parents to discipline their kids? That was absolutely crazy. That was the worst thing, because that was setting it all up for what's going on right now. Free my body, my choices. Yeah, they're allowing children to make choices about medical decisions regarding their body. Like, come on, get out of here with that stuff, man. Come on, let's go. Keep going.
Catholic, like the burning of my soul in hell or the STDs or the fact that I could get pregnant with the wrong person just kind of scared the crap out of me. Well, maybe we should have had better boundaries in the first place. It's the lack of accountability for your actions that just doesn't seem to mean anything anymore. And yes, this is happening on the male side as well. I see boys complaining all the time in my comments about getting used by these same women and are surprised that the whole thing turned into a hot boiling mess.
Right. So one of the things that the guys got to stop doing is when you see those Thought Pocket tickets, pictures, those Thought Pocket, big up Dee Dee and the Pink Book lessons for that word. When you see those thought pocket pictures, yo, those thirst trap pictures, please do not like those pictures anymore. I know what it's like. Do not like those pictures anymore. You do not need to like those pictures anymore. Okay? All right. Because guess what? These ladies are taking it out of hand. They're not realizing it's just an Instagram. It's just a social media. And they're taking it to the next level. They don't realize.
I like your pussycat.
And that's all it is, yo. It's on social media. And all it is that a man sees that and they just like that little that little thing that they see. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's keep going, man. Stop. I'm gonna stop talking right now. Just rewind just a little bit and keep going. Let's go.
All the time in my comments about getting used by these same women and are surprised that the whole thing turned into a hot boiling mess. Or there's no traditional women, but dude, stop chasing after the girl who's got a hot Instagram profile with a bunch of thirst traps on there and then expecting her to be any different. I want to talk about why body count matters, not only from a personal boundaries perspective, you know, from a male and female perspective, and also what it says about you potentially as a partner. In order to have a high body count, one must first peel back the layers of how they got there in the first place. What led them to that? And what are the standards of the relationship that they were looking for? And what is the process behind getting a higher body count? So typically,
because, hold on, a lot of ladies, right?
Oh my God.
Hold on. A lot of ladies are not dating with a purpose. That's what they call it. And the men got to date with a purpose as well. Now they be like, oh, who's this guy to be talking on this stuff? What credentials does he have? Yo, I've been in the game. I've been on the road. I've been out the street. I've traveled to many countries. I know what's going on out there, yo. I can advise these young cats, bro. You guys, young men, just listen to me. Don't worry about a thing. Listen to other guys on here, but you definitely need to listen to me of what I'm telling you, yo. When we see an enemy spotted, we know right away. Enemy spotted. Although the tramps are dressing like the good girls and the good girls are dressing like the tramps, we still can spot them. Yeah, for real. All right, keep going.
when you meet someone, right, there is a getting to know you phase.
All right.
And what is the process behind getting a higher body count? So typically when you meet someone, right, there is a getting to know you phase. There is a particular type of relationship that you're going for. You go out on a couple dates, you exchange personal information, you begin to build a relationship based on, you know, different values, different common interests, different goals. I would say this is what a lot of people do. And it's here nor there. Like if you want a relationship, that's typically what the process is. When you're sleeping with someone and you don't know them very well, right? It's all about this dopamine. It's all about a drug. It's all about getting this kind of self-serving, I'm going to get my pleasure. I don't care what the consequences are. You know, potentially could get an STD that could end up in my 30s and that could potentially hurt my partner in the long run that I want.
Yo, is this lady a preacher, yo?
Fuck, man. Get your ass on, bro.
Keep going, yo.
Or I'm going to start an OnlyFans because I need money now for college to pay this off. I don't have time to work at Walmart. That isn't going to be enough. Sex used to mean something. Sex used to be the most intimate, personal act that you embarked on. Necessarily blame either party. I think that there is confusion. I think that if men have access...
Listen, somebody's got to take the blame and somebody's got to take accountability. There's accountability that's needed on both sides, but definitely there is blame to be dished out.
...to sex, because they don't get as attached as women do, they're basically gonna take what they can get.
Right. Ladies need to understand that still. Men don't get attached the same way like women do during sex, right? So you better know, say, the more bodies that you have, it's going to be harder for you to pair bond. And if you don't know what that word is, I beg you to go and look up the word pair bond. And for now, nope, there ain't no enemies here. Let's do this. Mr. Signing out for now. See you later. Body count. God damn.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell. Get your ass on, boy. Bye. Get your goddamn ugly ass on.